got some anniversaries which have appeared in the last month. 100 years ago, what happened then? First airmail, Melbourne to Sydney, flown by a Frenchman, that Gaullaux, or whatever his name was, Maurice Gaullaux. There were some commemorative stamps out, and they're available at participating post offices. As it says there were 1,785 letters and small parcels carried by the aircraft. It went from Melbourne through to Sydney. It took 3 days. It got to Albury, then Wagga, and left Wagga, and it was affected by weather on its way to Goulburn and returned to Harden. It overnighted at Harden, and then set off the next day, and weather was quite foul on the second day, so it went back to Harden and overnighted, and then on the next day it progressed through to Sydney, so the mail got through. So there we are, flying time 9.5 hours, and elapsed time 3 days. A Blériot IX, Blériot 9 was the aircraft he used. There was a reenactment, and one of the aircraft in the reenactment was that beautifully restored Dragon Rapide, and a few other aircraft flew it as a commemorative gesture. And they carried 785 pieces of mail, the same as the first flight. 55 years ago, what happened then? Well, the prototype of the Boeing 707 made its maiden flight. When you think back, it was a change that really altered the future of aviation. They had their problems that nearly sent them broke, but nevertheless, we still see remnants of them flying these days. But we all know what's grown from that. 45 years ago, what happened then? That's one small step for man and a giant leap for mankind, Neil Armstrong, on the 20th of July, so that was 5 days ago. We've heard that story. Buzz Aldrin was on the surface with him, and Michael Collins remained in orbit. All very gallant men, Michael